Hello good people, welcome to another video where I share my views on whether it is worth spending a few $100s more to go from the Razer BlackWidow Elite wired keyboard to this, the wireless BlackWidow V3 Pro. Now this has been out for just under 2 years, but nevertheless, if you have a wired keyboard and have been thinking about making the transition to a wireless one, then this short video might help you decide whether it is worth it for you or not. So this is my current setup. You'll see that I already have some decent desk space, but I'm not a fan of the wires. They take up too much space and make it look busier than what it is. Here is my current wired BlackWidow Elite keyboard with that giant chunky cable running through the center of the desk. It could be cleaner. So to complete the setup, I needed to switch over the keyboard to a wireless one. Going to the BlackWidow V3 Pro, you get all the goodness from Razer, but with the freedom of being wireless. Like I said, I know it's been out for a while, but I finally made a decision to buy it in an effort to free up some desk space and make it look more aesthetic without losing the features I love from Razer. Features like aluminium construction, multi-function digital dial and media keys, palm rest, and obviously Razer Chroma RGB to sync with Razer side maps. So going through a quick summary of the pros and cons. The BlackWidow Elite is a wired keyboard, so it comes with that cable that nobody wants to see. On the other hand, the BlackWidow V3 Pro is a wireless one and has two options: the hyperspeed technology and Bluetooth. The third option is just to use the provided cable that comes with it to treat it like a wired keyboard, but it's also used to charge the batteries as well. The second difference is that the BlackWidow V3 Pro has better lighting due to transparent switch housing compared to the other keyboard, which is pretty cool. And in terms of prices, the BlackWidow V3 Pro is about $50 more expensive than the other one. But in my view, I think it's definitely worth it. However, a big negative for me with the BlackWidow V3 Pro is that it has battery life constraints. And depending on how you use it, in terms of RGB effects and brightness, you could have a battery life of about 5 hours up to 200 hours. And it really depends on how you use it. In terms of the other pros and cons, I'll list them on the screen here for you. So what did I make the switch? Coming from an office productivity standpoint and not gaming per se, is that I love minimalism and simplicity, without having to compromise on features, productivity, and the things I enjoy, like RGB lighting to add some nice ambience to my office space. And obviously having extra desk space so that I can spread out my books, papers, notes is definitely worth it. For the charging part, which can be annoying, as long as you have easy access to ports for recharging like I do here, it shouldn't be a problem. So this is my final setup. As you can see, now I have my wireless keyboard to complement the rest of my setup. Here's the keyboard in action with some cool RGB lighting. For me, the final desk is much cleaner and aesthetically pleasing, which is awesome to see. And I can conclude that is worth it, at least for me. Hopefully this video was useful in providing you another perspective on whether it is worthwhile converting to a wireless keyboard. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Thank you and have a blessed day.